Today in the Hall of Fame with me is Nistha Jindal. Nistha is English grad and she chose to pursue the path of technical writing. And today we will know from Nistha why she chose to become a technical writer, how her journey is so far, and why she chose Information Developer Foundation as her uh, training partner. So welcome Nistha in Hall of Fame and let us know about you and your career till now.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me on Hall of Fame, and this really means a lot. First of all, learning everything from you itself, and then coming here and maybe give passing on to a message to other people through this initiative you have started. So, yeah, thank you for having me here. So, yeah, about me, as you have mentioned, I was an English graduate, typical English graduate, and as it seems for the limited career choices English grads have, I before technical writing was teaching English to school kids. Basically, I had a diploma for uh, primary school kids where I used to teach them. So that was something that I had imagined that I want to become a teacher and that will be going to be my career. But then I don't know what struck to me that I used to write, of course, I used to write a lot. And then I met someone who told me about technical writing, that you have that actual balance of creativity and some flair of intellect as well. So maybe you can try something that combines both. So I was like, why not? Let's see. And I researched a bit about technical writing, and the first thing that top on the top came was your organization's link. And from there, I clicked on it. I was uncertain, what will be the journey or, what is going to be there. But there was a form which we had to fill. And that form was like, I have to express why I really want to join technical writing and why I want to learn from you. So I was like, oh, I am going to be selected or not. That was going on in my mind. And yeah, the from there to here, it has been a journey. I have been in technical writing for more than um 2 years now. So yeah, learned a lot from you. And um, something that I learned that about teaching as well, that nothing goes in vain, because if we are not teaching school kids, so we are just explaining things to end users now. It is just a skill set that has been transferred in a different way. So yeah, that has been my journey so far. Graduated in humanities, masters in something like English literature only, and then coming to technical field, learning everything from scratch, building that confidence and self-belief. Yes, that has been the journey.
Thank you. And see, you are an English grad, and this is a technical writing. So the word
Yes.
technical, right? So isn't it scared you? Normally, many dreams to become a technical writer are shattered because of the word technical. Because many English grad thinks that since this is a technical thing, and we are not a technical person, right? So they don't want to pursue this career. So how you overcome this barrier, mental barrier, I mean.
Something about this I would like to tell all the English grads is that the particular skill set which is required to analyze things is something they have developed already. So we have been given multiple assignments in our like during my master's, of course, that where we have to analyze things. It's just that the context is in fiction or maybe non-fiction, or those were novels or works of other writers, but our brain can literally work in that direction easily if we just change the context or try to adapt to it. So that is something I overcome by just going through multiple documentations of different products, like how they were made and how this particular writer could have written this documentation. And just by understanding the product, maybe um, building that muscle of understanding the product. Any English grad can overcome this fear.
Mhm. So if somebody don't have a computer science background, right? So you mean that they can also succeed, or they can also excel in as a technical writer?
Um, Yes, I mean, they must have. I am using the word must because it is a must. You can excel. It's just that there is this curiosity we have to develop towards tech, as in the concepts we are studying. If and I think it comes on naturally when we are passionate about our profession. Like it only starts with writing a simple user flow, like just basically a landing process we are explaining, or maybe just a simple flow we are explaining. But as we keep on writing and keep on doing the basic things, I think it's a natural process to go towards that direction where we are like, I want to learn more about the difficult things as well. So yeah, that can be something.
Okay. So what I understand, it's not a computer science degree. It's your learning ability, right? Your hunger to learn
Yes,
something.
the
Okay.
aptitude to learn is something. Yes.
Yep. So that is a basic thing which I always say, that it's all about common sense, right? If you
Mhm.
use your common sense, everything is
Yes.
doable. Not even
Yes.
rocket science and stuff. Okay. Since we don't learn rocket science, we don't know about it. Okay.
Mm.
Perfect. So thank you. So I got a clarity. Like even you don't have a tech degree, you can come into technical field as a technical writer. You can work in IT company successfully. That's what I
Yes.
can make out from your journey and from my past student journey. Okay, but one of the other fear is writing, because many engineers who don't like coding, they want to work in IT industry, but they don't have a clue like what apart from coding they can do in IT field. But they are scared of the word writing. They are technical, but they don't have a writing skill. The writing skill, their English is quite normal English. I will say they can write normal English. So, do you think that they can also pursue this field? Because what level of English is required? Do you need to be really masters or PhD of English to become a technical writer?
Um, I don't think that we need to be a PhD level English writer to become a technical writer, because one of the things that we have to do is to keep the documentation simple and crisp and short and all of that. So I don't think that we require a very high level of English language, because we need to use easy or easiest words for anything we are trying to explain. So anyone who knows grammar well, or even not even grammar, we today we have many tools to learn that as well. I mean, if you have Grammarly or something like that, you can get the hang of grammar with time as well, if you learn basic, if you know basic English or basic writing. So yeah, you just need to know how to explain things well, and the English part is something we can catch up as we are practicing the uh, writing part.
So, again, what I understand, you have to write in very fundamental English way. You don't need a very strong vocab, all right? But you need to have a good grammar
Mm.
skill, right? So, good English skill. So you can write a flawless English, right? Which you can actually develop with the time, right? So you don't have to be very good uh,
Yes.
Shakespeare kind of English writer. You have to be a kind of general English writer with a grammar understanding, and there are a lot of tools which can help you to correct your English as well, right? So what I say here, you should have a good understanding of product and processes. If you
Product.
understand the
Yes.
product and processes, your English knowledge, if you are can write and read English, then definitely you can become a technical writer. Right? That is
Yes,
my
and can
understanding.
it? Yes.
Right. Now the next thing come is that if I have a clarity, right, I have a English, I have a common sense. Now finding the mentor, right? So finding a mentor is a not a one-step process, and we have to do in multiple times in our career, right? So to become a technical writer, to become a manager, every time we will have to find a mentor. So
Mhm.
what are your criteria? How you find mentors? Because there are a lot of mentors available, right, on the internet nowadays. A lot of digital courses. Post Corona, a lot of again digital coaches has
Mhm.
mushroomed, I will say. So how you find your mentor in general,
Mm,
not in technical writing. So what are your steps to find mentor?
right. So, yeah, there are many technical writing courses or maybe other courses which we have mushroom post Corona era we are living in now. So, for me, a mentor, I think a one-to-one connectivity is the most important thing. Like sometimes what happens is someone is capable of giving a very good mentorship, but they are doing sort of group calls or are not taking one-to-one sessions maybe, and that's where I feel the connect gets lost, and I don't think that I am able to learn that well from like in that sort of setup. So yeah, for me, um, I mean, everyone is able to portray, their huge career and whatever they are done. That's why they are in position of being a mentor. But that's kind of support, that kind of one-to-one connect, that kind of uh, warmth, sort of, I can say, in a difficult time when someone is struggling to learn new things. That connect builds a lot of rapport, I would say, a different kind of rapport between the mentor and mentee, and that is something I saw in FODEV also. So, uh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
one-to-one connect is very important for me.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. And apart of everything, right? So simply I buy a course, right? I found a mentor, right? What are the most important trait you think is required to success, right? To get into technical writing. What is the differentiator of successful or unsuccessful who buy the course?
Okay. Um, Somebody who buys the course, and I would say any course, and not just from here.
Yes, very close.
And um, I think the most important thing is your ability to go outside of the course as well. I mean, the courses can be a roadmap for you to learn certain things, but there will be so many things that will be coming in between the course. And if you are just sitting around waiting for your mentor to show up, waiting for, somebody to show up and tell you that, this is this or this is that, you must be that person, the go-getter kind of attitude where you are researching things on your own, because research is such a huge part of being a technical writer. That ability will build up, I think, within that time frame only, when you are doing any course, I would say. So researching and that go-getter attitude, that I can learn anything, even if there is a technical term, technical tool, I can do it. So that I can do it attitude. Even if I fail, even if I make mistakes, just go getter and do it attitude is very much important, I feel.
Perfect. I also believe the same. It's a fire in your belly, right? And what is your
Hmm.
pain level? So that's always help you to get success, right? If you are in a comfort zone and you want to succeed from your comfort zone, it will be difficult. You will have to take out your time and you will have to study, right? Whomsoever your mentor is, there's something like going gym, right? Buying the subscription of gym will not help you to lose your weight, right? So you will have
Right.
to go and show up in the gym. Perfect, Nista. So how a typical day look like as a technical writer? Typical day as a technical writer.
Right. So, I generally start my day with some focus time only. That during that focus time, I believe that um, it puts me into that zone where I have the outlook of the day, that how my day is going to look like. So during that time, I first plan my day, and I have my main go-to tasks written only, but still I plan my day according to, what might be coming during that day, or how do I need to put things into chunk, and who all people I need to collaborate with, because I generally have a lot of cross-functional work during the sprint tasks. So yeah, I do that, and later on, maybe there are some um, handover meetings or other meetings with product managers and all of that are during the day. So I have to plan my day according to that. Um, Something after planning my day during the focus time, or learning something new during the focus time, or understanding a bit of nuances of the product. Maybe I'm writing a feature which is like a bit difficult for me to understand. So focus time helps me with that. And then I go on check my mails and other important stuff, which I need to take care of, reply to, maybe something that has come up from the stakeholder side, which needs to look up in the documentation. So all of that in the morning, and then some morning tea and all. Then uh, we have those meetings we have, and then in between that, I have planned how I need to do my regular work as well. And yeah, that's the typical day. And generally, during my day, when the day is about to over, I generally have a quick reflection with myself, that how the day went, or what did I do, or how many of my tasks I could do, or what could I achieve today. Yes.
Perfect. So do you think it's a female-friendly profession?
Yeah, I have two female teammates, so yes, I can say that.
It's a female-friendly profession, right? Because many of
Yeah.
my students have choose to become technical writer because they don't like coding and they feel that coding is a quite uh, high pressure job, right? So they want to be a technical writer. Although I don't say it's 100% like that. So it's depends on the company, the project's duration of the project, right? At the last release time, you may feel the pressure and all. Okay. So
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, it is definitely female friendly. I feel that. Uh,
Okay. So what is the typical interview process of technical writers? Like what skill sets normally they look into uh, interview, right? So what they want from the candidate.
mhm. So, after giving my many interviews now, and basically developing more towards on the API, developing my skill set on the API documentation side, I would I would, or I can suggest things in that area only. So first of all, they will check your writing skills, and they would give you a certain snapshot or the snippets of any product for which you have to write, or maybe it can be a basic English test through. Uh, you have to, where you have to write a paragraph or an essay sort of thing, or you have to um, write steps for a process, and it can be as simple as withdrawing money from ATM. So these sort of simple things they ask generally during the first um, round of many interviews, where they send you a certain assignment in which all of this is given. And then after the writing skills round, there is a technical round, of course, where they have their tool stack for a technical documentation, or they have the technologies they work with. So they just see that how efficient you can be with that tool stack, even if you have not worked with the exact same tool stack. So, how can you show that your skills are transferable, or how your knowledge with your previous tool stack can be transferred here? Or, what are these languages we have, like Markdown or something like that, HTML, in which we are writing the documentation, or what technology like content management tool they have used. So it is generally basic, but I think what we do is we get too fixated on the tool. They are asking for matgap, so I must know matgap. They are asking for this, so I must know this. But I think it is your ability to adapt to that tool, because tool stacks, tools, and even coding languages are going to change. So your adaptability, your knowledge, and how you have worked in your previous organization, the process, how good you were with processes, I think is the most important part they check during the technical round.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr.
Yes. And post that there is, I think, HR round or maybe multiple technical rounds sometimes.
Yeah, that depends on the organization also. And
Yes.
if your organization has multiple interview processes and interview steps, but yes, what you have talked is a typical interview processes. Okay, so now coming
Yes.
to AI, right? So nowadays AI is something which is changing the landscape of IT industry. So how do you
Hmm.
see the impact of AI on technical writing? What should technical writer do in this era?
I think for technical writing, many people say that AI is a threat for writers, and AI is gonna take writers' jobs and all of that. But it is far from truth, I would say, and far from truth for technical writers as well, because AI, even though the models have been advanced and they have been um, advancing like anything, but they are not able to do the exact task. Even though you create any replica of any process with the AI, which we might do in the future, it can only ease the process. It can only reduce the time and effort of any person, which we are already trying to do in any organization, right? They hire people who can do the work faster. So, right. So that's the efficiency part everyone is looking for, or how skilled someone is. So I think AI will only do that it will do the work faster, but somebody would have to like pull the strings for AI, who will, and then the work can be done. So they would also need someone who can give those prompts to AI to create the process, the technical writing process for the AI. So I think, yeah, prompt engineering or maybe prompt writing is something we can learn as technical writers, because we already know writing. We can least do is learn prompt writing.
Very well said. Okay, thank you for
I think
your.
I think the faster and the efficiency part, I think I said a lot of truth there. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember he was in the class couple of years ago, and that time also he was learning prompt engineering, right? And so he was very much keen on learning apart from technical writing about AI and all. From that time, was like you have shown a lot of interest in learning new technologies. So thank you, Nistha, bringing this up. And I also remember you was pursuing your dance. So is it still going on? Do you get time for your hobbies with your busy schedule as a technical writer?
Yeah, I do get time for my hobbies as well. If not on the weekdays, then for weekends for sure. That I try to give it to my hobbies and my interests, and that allows me. I mean, my work is like that. It allows me to pursue my passion and hobbies as well. And writing is one of my hobbies too, so that is kind of included in my work only.
I remember he was maintaining Notion, right? So he was writing some blogs, everything. So do you do that? Maintaining your
Yeah,
blogs? Yeah.
I
Perfect. Thank you. And what about LinkedIn? You was also very active in LinkedIn. Nowadays, are you active on LinkedIn? And how do you see LinkedIn? Do you think that we should be active on LinkedIn and we should make our personal brand on LinkedIn? Mm.
I do think that we should be active on LinkedIn, although being committed to my, learning a few skills that I'm learning currently and the structure of my work and all of things that are going on, I'm not able to post that frequently. But I think LinkedIn or any other social media platform is very important for anyone who is working out there in any field, I feel. And that sort of identity, it's not a trick that we are playing with the recruiters. We people think, that that's how we get the job and that's how, things happen. It's not about that. I think it's about building credibility and brand also, that sort of nobody just I think nobody just thinks like, this person is this or that. They don't know your character or your skills. You can only show them. And I think we can show that only via social media or by posting, because nobody will get to know if we don't tell them about us.
Well said. So I also personally believe that we should be active on LinkedIn at least couple of days in a week. Like you can invest at least 15 minutes, 10 minutes, twice a week at least, right? So
Right.
you will get some information also, and you can share your thoughts also, right? So in this way, you will also be connected what is going on in the industry, and you can also build some network. So it's a worth investing time on LinkedIn. I personally recommend everyone to be on LinkedIn. So yeah, remember you have taken a session for our students on ATS resume. Uh, so can you tell us in brief what is ATS resume and how much important is to have a good resume?
Yeah. So that is also part of my personal journey. That's why I shared it with a few of the students as well. I mean, having a good resume, and that too an ATS friendly resume, that is basically a resume which is passed through the system the recruiters have. Then it can just go through that system and can actually get selected. If we don't go into the technical terms, that just an ATS resume is. So it is like a wholesome picture of any individual, where there is their experience, any personal projects they have worked with, and how they are representing themselves, including some of their personal hobbies as well. I mean, the persona part is also important. Sometimes recruiters look for that also, including the keywords which match the job opening or the advertisement which has been there. So, yeah, it is like a complete picture, but also how we are representing ourselves in lieu of that job opening that is there. I mean, how well we are connecting ourselves to that is something that we can do with an ATS friendly resume. And there are multiple websites which gives us the score, that what is their ATS score. So yeah, people should definitely work on that. Anyone, like, specifically for technical writers.
Any platform you recommend for getting that a score, ATS score?
I think this job scan I have used. So yeah, job scan
That's good.
I would recommend.
And do you prepare your resume still using MS Word or you use other tool, any other tool?
I have used Overleaf. So Overleaf has these pre-made templates, but it's a bit of coding. So the template is in the code, and you can just fix the code and use it multiple times. But if somebody is not into that, so can use Canva as well. Canva has also some pre-made templates, and now I've switched to that and not using MS Word. Like, I'm using Overleaf for Canva.
Mhm. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. for this knowledge, what you are giving today, right? What value you are adding today in this call is it's very useful. So before I end up the call, so any message you want to give to the student, especially English graduates, right? Uh, where they should make a field, should they should come toward technical writing, or they should not come to a technical writing? If they want to become a technical writer, how should they start and get into it?
Okay. So, this is just a personal story that I would like to share. That there was this particular instance where, in my current organization, there is no English graduate at all in even in technical writing team. They are all engineering graduates, and they are BTech or someone, and most of them, maybe some of them, maybe from MBA backgrounds or like from IM or something. So, first thing when I met the director of product in our organization, she asked that, okay, that is interesting that you are from, uh, that you are an English graduate. Would you be able to run the APIs? So, I assured her that yes, I will be able to do that. And she was just lightly asking that, because we will be doing that a lot. She said in a casual tone, we were just having a conversation. So I would just say that if I can do that, that not knowing even the word API, what would that mean? They were just simple letters for me. And now I can tell anyone that yes, I can run an API and even document it. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. It just requires that sort of attitude that they want to do, or they want to delve into this field after doing their due diligence and research, of course, if they like it. And if they come into it, I can assure they will never go back to anything they were doing. So yeah, that is something. And also, they will find stability too at some point in their career. Yes.
Perfect. If I remember, with you was Tanaya Patil, right? She was also English grad, if I remember
Yes.
right. Right? Tanaya
Yes.
was your batchmate. You both has
Yes.
done a really very good job. So she is also today very successful in her career, and I have done her Hall of Fame already. So if anybody is interested, can watch her Hall of Fame also. All right. So it's not about your qualification. Your past cannot decide your future, right? So any point
Right.
of time, you can learn anything, and especially I will say in India we are a bit kind of like this is the our background, so we will do same thing, right? If you go in
Conformity.
US,
Yes.
in people are from entirely different background. They are from nursing background and they are today developer and they are doing very good.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I know many of them, right? So
That is common.
yeah, so it's very common in US, but in India it's a kind of big thing. I myself is not a computer science background, but still I have done something in IT industry. I started my career as a technical writer, then I moved into stairs like Scrum Master, Agile Coach, Program Management. So it's all about your common sense, how you pick up the things, how you make your relationship internally and externally both, right? Inside the organization, outside the organization, and what is your fire, what is your purpose, what is your goal. So all these things define your success. It's not your degree. So, thank you, Nistha, for taking
Yes.
out your time and giving so precious advice to all our wannabe technical writers. And I'm sure this video is going to be viral among the English grads. Right? When I say viral, it doesn't mean
Yes.
like millions of views. Just like any English grad who want to have a good career into IT industry, they must watch this video because this is one of the good career path I can think of for English grad. All right. So
Yes.
they should watch and they should take inspiration from Nistha, Tanaya, right, and many more. Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
so thank you, Nistha, again for taking out your time and coming here in the Hall of My Fame. So wish you all the luck in your future, and definitely I will see in your my next series, which will be tipping when my students will be tipping and will be crossing their 10 years of career, right? So you're just 2 years, right? So after 8 years, right, or before that, right, I would like to see you in my other uh, interview or other podcast, which I'm planning to launch. Uh, thank you, Nista. Thank you,
Thank you for having me as well.
thank you, ma'am.